governments are grappling with data quality management the same as everyone else. And it feels a little bit like regulating Bitcoin or something else, right? Stuff's moving on so quickly. The government hasn't caught up with regulations really all that well yet around, like obviously there's been a lot of movement on data privacy, in Europe and now here as well, so there's definitely aspects to that, and our financial regulators in New Zealand and Australia both have metrics, around that sort of stuff, around accuracy as well. But as a rule, there's not a lot of regulations that force businesses to manage data well yet. I mean, it's definitely coming. You look at what happened with the security breaches in Australia just recently, Optus and others, Medibank and what have you. That's obviously not necessarily a data quality issue, but it is a data management issue, and holding accurate information, using information in the right way, protecting information. It's all kind of different sides of the same coin, essentially. And so I think that those regulations are definitely going to be coming.
When it comes to personal information, PII, I mean, you look at GDPR is now pretty much the default standard for almost any enterprise that you come across. And like our own Privacy Act here in Australia, it's principles-based. So governments will never be able to stipulate how you should do something. They will set the expectation of you should be able to change your information. You should be able to understand how your information is being used by an organisation. The consumer data right that is now coming through out of banking and into telco and other industries all goes in that direction. And I think governments generally are doing the best that they can in enacting those principle-based laws, and then allowing case law to inform some of the devil in the detail. I think generally it's the golden rule: don't do something with data that you wouldn't want done to your own data. And I think most organisations we see out there, it's not through a lack of aspiration. I don't think we see anyone that's being deliberately obtuse about this. There are business realities, there's other priorities. It's about making sure that people understand just how important the potential business impact is from poor data quality, and prioritising it appropriately in that way.
Yeah, I've been banging on the door of government utilities for the last 6 or 7 years, and they're going, the last 2 years they've been banging on my door because they've been saying, I understand that data quality and data governance are actually really important to good financial management. And the more government organisations that think in that way of spending my citizen taxes better, I'm very up for. And I think there's a little bit there in, we've definitely got a couple of ministers over here in Australia who have come up through as digital natives. They understand that the value of good data, and basically asking all of the government bodies, civil servants, to go, well, what's the backing? Show me the lineage of its data. Show me why I should trust it to make an important decision. And I think, the more that happens, the more we're going to get this. Yes, government will be well up there.